It's Ash from Super Videos back for another trailer or promo breakdown for an episode of Fear the Walking Dead. This is my breakdown of Season 5 Episode 13's trailer, which is called Leave What You Don't. So this episode picks up exactly where it left off in the last episode, where we have Logan's crew finding some sort of area. Not sure if it's the oil fields or if it's something entirely different, but they do find it at the end of the last episode, and this episode it seems like it's going to pick up exactly from there. So in the trailer, the very first shot we have is of one of the cars that Logan's crew had slamming into the front gates of whatever area that they found in the last episode. So we have them rolling in. Then we have this shot of Wendell, Annie, and the kids in the background. So it seems like maybe Annie and the kids and Wendell and Luciana were protecting this area, and obviously Logan's crew had a plan to distract the other survivors, create some sort of setup so that they're distracted so that they can come in and take this place. Of course, we do know that they found the location of this place based on going into the vault and stealing Al's tapes. So it seems like that's exactly where they found the location of this place, and they distracted the group and now they're there. And also I want to say Al is probably with them as well, but Wendell asks Logan and his group, "What are you doing here?" Logan says, "Do you really have to ask?" So obviously they're there for the oil fields. They want to know where it is. They want to have all the resources. So then we have this shot of Luciana, Annie, and Wendell. Most likely we're going to have Annie and the kids, Luciana, Al, Wendell, and maybe some other group members there. So then we have this shot of what seems to be like around the oil fields, and we have Dwight and Luciana in the back, and there seems to be some sort of explosion or something like that, but we do see Luciana with Dwight, so it seems like they're all gonna regroup at some point. Then we have this shot of this guy who's from Logan's crew who actually Dwight let go, and he obviously was not loyal to them and he ratted them out. He says we hit a roadblock and there's like containers in the middle of the road, so obviously the survivors set that up. Then as soon as he opens the container, Sarah comes out and has him at gunpoint. And then we see in the background Dwight and some others attack the car, and they basically hold everyone at gunpoint. So now it seems the survivors are going to have the upper hand on Logan's group. We have Sarah in the background saying some fellas do anything to avoid asking for directions. I think this is targeted specifically towards this guy because he ratted them out and all of that. Then we have this shot, which is a continuation, Dwight holding these guys at gunpoint. Then we have this shot of Logan himself. Now it seems like he's in that same area that they raided, so maybe they took control, but I'm not sure if this is the actual oil fields. Then we have this shot of Logan's crew turning on him because one of them says, "You said this would be a ticket to the promised land." So obviously some things go bad and they recognize that and they question Logan and they turn on him most likely, which is very interesting. Then we have this shot, which is very, very interesting because it looks like someone is falling off a cliff and it seems like it's Dwight. That's very interesting. I don't think Dwight's gonna die. I think Dwight's gonna survive, but he looks like Dwight for some reason. But we do see him falling down from the cliff and it seems like there's some sort of explosion near the oil fields, so there's things burning and everything. Then we have this shot of Sarah and Wendell and most likely Logan there, and it seems like there's some sort of fight that's going on. Then we have this shot of a walker in the same exact area. Then we have this shot of more walkers, this shot of Dwight and Sarah and Wendell and some walkers around, this shot of Sarah talking to Logan saying we help people, and this shot which seems to be the aftermath of the explosion, so maybe that morning. So we do know that the fight happens at night, the explosion is at night, and maybe this is the aftermath. This could be Luciana and Dwight, and it could connect back to the earlier shot that we saw, which had the title card Fear the Walking Dead on it. Then we have this shot of Logan saying survival of the fittest. This is obviously a direct reference to what Sarah says, which is we help people. Then we have this shot of Rabbi Jacob killing some walkers. This shot of Logan running away with a truck following him. That's very interesting. Then we have this shot of John. Then we have this shot of some walkers getting into some sort of building. Not sure where this is. I don't think this is the same temple from the last episode because they kind of moved away from that. So not sure where this is, but There's some walkers getting in. We have this shot of Logan talking on the walkie. Now, Logan doesn't look like he's in good shape here, so maybe he runs away and he's by himself. Maybe his group is defeated and they take control and he runs away. And maybe at some point he's going to come back with a bigger army or something like that. Then we have this shot of a walker. We have Logan in the background as well. And we have what seems to be a mouse in some sort of cage. So maybe Logan is feeding the walkers that, which is definitely Governor-esque from The Walking Dead's original show. Then we have this shot of June with a gun. Then we have this shot of 5 people on horseback. Now I think these are the same group that we saw in the main trailer of season 5. This is a new group of survivors that we're going to be introduced to. So that's going to be very, very interesting. I don't think any of these are people that we know. I think they're all new characters. And I'm even willing to bet that these are the exact same characters that find Logan. He is by himself after the fight. The trailer ends with this shot of the aftermath of the explosion and obviously oil that's spilling out of the pipes. So obviously there's going to be no oil for anyone. They destroyed the place and everything is gone. No one's going to be able to have the oil. So that's basically the trailer. It seems like this episode is going to be a lot more fast-paced than the last episode, which I'm very excited to see. I don't want to see slow episodes at this stage in the game, so I'm glad that we're going to see some more fast-paced episodes. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.